Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture my trades as they play out live. Market's actually been open 30 minutes, and I'm seeing some good solid movement right now, and I'm thinking, you know what? Why not get the video rolling? Because I'll be the first to admit I want to make a cool video, and I'm seeing some setups now that I think have give me a very real chance to have a nice little trade here. I should note that when I say live, what I mean is that this is not me having, everything's already been recorded and now I'm coming back and talking about it. No, this is me recording things right now. So you're getting my raw thoughts, my raw emotions, my raw reactions to everything right now. Like I said, market has been open 30 minutes. It is a Friday though, so I definitely don't want to be around that much longer. It's been somewhat of a struggle, and probably glad I didn't have the video rolling, because you'd be like, dude, you are terrible. But it was one of those situations where nothing quite behaved like I wanted it to behave. But then I saw this, XPEV, and then a couple other ones out there that are forming some setups that are pretty interesting. So maybe, just maybe, I can, get a quick trade here on a Friday, start my weekend, relatively early, and then go from there. But as of right now, just still waiting for this one to develop. Also over here, Tesla, another setup that is becoming quite intriguing. Down here around the 425 mark. So we'll see if that comes into play too. But, XPEV is certainly the main candidate there that I was watching. But I will go ahead and pause for now. Who knows? Maybe this will be a video where I get it started saying, hey, I think I can make a cool YouTube video. And then the video will just be no trades. But I hit the record button, so it's going on YouTube. So hopefully that's not the case. Now I got to be careful of not forcing a trade, because I don't want to sit here and make those proclamations like, oh, things are looking good, I think I can get a good trade now, and then have nothing happened. So I got to fight. I'm kidding. But the YouTube video voice is a very real voice. All right, well, I'd like to just see it come up a little bit more. But XPEV, okay, perfect. Yeah, there we go. Okay, getting a nice upwards movement here. Curious what kind of candle here is going to form. Because this could be the start of to be fair, maybe this is actually the start of a bigger reversal. But right now I'm thinking this is just a little dead cat bounce here. But like I said, to be fair, this very well could be the start of something bigger. But yeah, as of right now, that 34.50 mark is definitely the stubborn level there. I'm wondering if I should just take the long at 34.50. I think this thing's got a pop in it. Let's see if it wants to come back down one more time. I'm actually going to get this alerted. XPEV 34.50. Upside breakpoint 1 minute. So it actually temporarily broke below it a little bit, but I haven't, I have not hit the enter button, so I haven't submitted it to the community yet. But there we go. I'll hit it now, because if it goes back up there. So watching 34.50. If it does come back down to the 34 mark, that could be an interesting short. Okay, in at 34.50 on the long side. Well, this thing might just be a very short-lived trade. Let's see if it wants to come back up, though. If it does break below 34, I'm going to have to get out, though. Let's see if this thing wants to make a recovery back up to the 34.50 and then get some follow through it. I'm not feeling so good about it though. I'll give it a little bit more time. But I might be thinking of flipping to the short side here. Yeah, out there. I'm glad I did. Down it goes through 34. Well, that was unfortunate. So down $250. Oh, and now it reverses around. Okay, well, maybe this is the final time. Maybe it'll finally go at this point. So I'm not opposed to trying 34.50 again. In at 34.48. There we go. Let's see if we can get some more upside momentum here. Stalling out a little bit here, though. Can it get into the 80s? So all out there for, well, whoops. Got a little too laser focused. I forgot to change my exit size. I should still have about 200 shares right now, but I forgot to change that. And now, so I took myself completely out of the trade. So that's a bummer, but all right. Well, so down $55 now. Which, you know, not that 250 was a massive hole or anything, but I feel good about RTX. What's going on with it? Oh, no volume. Never mind. Well, so I'm, have you ever been there before, right? I stopped out and then it went in my favor. But you know what? That's why you can't get upset at the thing. I still was willing to give 34.50 another chance, and it worked out. And it helped me, you know, get back, you know, some of those losses. But it was just too risky because when it broke 34, that could have very realistically just continued on down. So had to take the loss. What's going on with Uber here? All right. 44. Yeah, okay, maybe. Yep, all right, let's see. 45. 25. Let me get both these alerted. Uber. See if those can get up there or not. Wow, PLTR. What a move. All right, got to give credit where credit's due. Although not a fast mover. Big bounce in the markets. I don't know. 1425 is intriguing, but I don't know if that's actually going to be worthwhile. Whereas Tesla, 427.50 could be an interesting area. But no, not on that candle. And SQ just going straight up, it seems like. Yeah, wow, look at that move. Let's see, 192. I could see potentially building a position in that one. XPEV. Ouch. Now, I'm not saying I'd still have every single share and be playing it perfectly, but yeah, what is that low? 35. So I still think this might just be a dead cat bounce here. 36.25 though This is super interesting, but it's got a long way to go before. Whoa, TALL or TAL. What's going on there? Big old jump in volume there. XPEV, all right, maybe still giving some sort of 35.25. I do like 35.25 if it can come back down to that area. So I want to see it push up. Got to get back above 35.50 first, and then come back down to 35.25, and I like that. So again, step one, get up through 35. Oh, it's not going to behave. Not going to behave for me. Down it goes. All right. Well, I'm only going to trade here for a few more minutes, so I'll take a look around, and maybe I'm just going to head into the weekend with a $55 loss, which after the week, I mean, I'm still plenty green. $55 is not going to send me to the poorhouse. Yeah, but like I said, I'll take a look around, and I'll go ahead and pause for now. All right, XPEV 35.25 flush point 1 minute. So that level is now back in a play here. I don't know if it'll come in a play, but if it does, I like it very much so. Just looking for a scalp pair at this point because, like I said, looking to just wrap up my day. And this may be the last one I actually give a chance to play out. All right, maybe if this thing can go up some more, perhaps 35.50 is the point. Yeah, if this thing can get up to 36 and then come back down to 35.50, I would like that quite a bit. Yeah, come up a little bit more. There we go. Into the 80s would be fantastic. All right, watching 35.50. In at 35.52. Took out 300. Let's see if we can get down through 35.30. Took out 100 there. Not sure if we're going to be able to get down through 35, but I want to give it a chance. Knocking on the door. 50 more at 35. You know, let's just take out. How did I not get that out at 35? All right, let's just do that. There we go. So 25, actually, I'm not going to sit here for 25 shares. There we go. So, hey, there we are up now $78 on the day. And again, how does the chat room work? Well, you literally saw that. Alerted at 35.25, and it has gone down from there. It might even get some more follow through, but like I said, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, 35, and there it goes. Yeah. So congratulations to members that took that or any of the other ones. But yeah, I got in personally. Where did I get in? I got in at 35.50. So overall, I guess a fine day. At least my family can eat tonight for movie night on Friday. Let's see, if I'm up $78 minus commissions, let's just call it 65-ish. Yeah, we could get Chinese. So get some good carry-out Chinese food for the family. But, well, that's all I have. So I'll be first to admit, did I think the video would go this way? No. I specifically got the video rolling because I thought, yes, I think I'm going to be able to make a cool YouTube video. That was my game plan going in, and this is not what I had planned. Like I said, I hit the record button, so I'm going to post it. But I guess in all actuality, this is way more important, the lesson here, than having a cool YouTube video, is just take the loss. I get it. I could have held, and then it turned around, but it could have, again, back at this point, that movement, I think right here, right? Yeah. That movement could have kept going and going and going and going, and that $250 loss could have gotten who knows how big. Now, yes, in this situation, I would have been okay if I would have just not managed risk and held and hoped, and it would have turned around, and I would have been all right. I would never went down in the hole, and I'd be up so much more right now. That's true. However, you got to remember the instances where you got to remember the flip side of things. Well, yeah, but what happens if it didn't bounce? What happens if that move just continued to bleed and bleed and bleed? And awesome. Love to see this from members making money on the downwards movement right there. So congratulations to members, anybody that took that 35.25. And now granted, the true one was the 35.50. That was a beautiful entry. I mean, right there, if you don't see the beauty of that entry, then I'm not sure what to tell you. But regardless, some members might have, look at SQ, just still going. Oops. Clicked on the wrong one. Clicked on the wrong one again. Look at that. I mean, look at this 5 minute. Woo! Just straight up. But that is all I have. So, yeah, not the Friday I was hoping for, but it's about 10:30. So I'm gonna hit the weekend. I'm gonna start the weekend early now. Like I said, at least I can afford to feed my kids some Chinese tonight for a movie night. Yeah, it is what it is. And I'm not sure when this video is gonna be posted. It might be posted on Friday, but if not, because Nate, who's the guy I work with, he's vacationing right now with his family, and they're kind of camping in the boondocks, so I don't even know if he'll be able to get to it. But if anything, maybe I'm going to try a weekend series. I was thinking maybe weekend withdrawal, where, when the markets are closed, right, day traders are sitting around like wandering, not knowing what to do with their time. But I thought, maybe if I throw a video out over the weekend of live trading, that'll help with your, withdrawal from the markets. So maybe this will be out on like a Saturday or Sunday. Maybe it'll be out on Friday. I don't know when exactly it'll be out. But yeah, it is what it is. Thanks for hanging out. And maybe not the most exciting video in the sense of making tons of money, but I would argue probably the most valuable thing was just a good lesson in risk management and why it's okay. Take losses, not a big deal. Take losses, reposition yourself, and then you can still end up nicely in the green so you can feed your kids Chinese food. So that's all I got for you. Thanks for hanging out. Everybody have a good weekend. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.